What's up, YouTube and fellow Guardians? Una here to bring you another Star Wars Galaxy of Hero videos, and today we got a special treat for Galactic War. We got pure money as our enemy here, and that's not in a negative a negative point of way. But I just want to go through this. So first of all, look at these speeds. A 217 Vader. Crit chance he needs to work on, obviously. Crit damage. I mean, he's got 186 for I think 3 out of 5 of these guys. 7-star Krennic, which that comes with a $1,000 price tag. 227 speed with 33% crit chance. He's kind of like the AOE guy. We've got a Death Trooper at 220. Look at how fast these guys are with a 45% crit chance. And this guy, he hits hard. I've been experimenting with him, and now I'm finally recording this video. And we got Boba Fett. This Boba Fett is insane. He's got the Zoba, so he's got the Zeta, and also we've got a 259 speed. Holy crap! Was this a hard fight or what? And for some reason, Shore Trooper is at 121. Okay, well, I guess he doesn't. I mean, he doesn't care about crit chance that much. But I want to go through this and show you guys that it's not impossible. Okay, guys. First, what you're gonna see, let me show you, is that. Look at these speeds to begin with. Look at that Boba Fett. He's like almost up there with JE. He's so dang fast, and these guys weren't turned meter cranked at all. This is a straight arena match in terms of speed. So this is a fair comparison. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna bring in Boba, or not Boba. I'm gonna bring in B2 because I need to dispel Shorty first off so that I can focus on the attackers because that's how droids work. But I'm gonna show you guys that it seems to me there's a couple ways to attack this. So the biggest rule of thumb is that Zeta and Boba work together so fast, so you have to go after one of them early on. I don't mean they have to go first, but those two, when you have lots of debuff ups, are super powerful. So you gotta watch those two to begin with. And I think Krennic and Death Trooper bring another element of complexity to this. I think they both work really well too with debuffs. So it's to me the priority is Vader and Boba, and I want to show you what it's like to focus on each one of those. Krennic is not Zeta'd, which is good, so this is definitely a non-Krennic approach, but you'll see you can still clear this with 5-man standing with droids. Droids are just very, 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 very good against Empire. They're not perfect. This was a very, very hard match, and I'm not going to say it's super consistent, but I do want to walk you through some of the things that I learned going through a 7-star Krennic, 7-star Death Trooper, because really what it is if Krennic were Zeta, this would be death to droids because I couldn't critically hit him. And what you really need to do is just kind of pace yourself with allowing Zeta to get on those crit marks, because you really just can't take too many hits from Zeta. Because both Boba and Zeta will just take you out real quick with their specials, and also you got to watch Death Trooper because he's going to land that death mark on you real quick too. So it's almost like you really got to pace yourself with who you take out and at what speed. So first, let's go through the bad. Okay. So I was talking with another droid user in our guild the other day, and we were talking about Empire, and he said that he was taking out Darth Vader like second because he's an attacker, and I thought that was a mistake. It's just my opinion. It doesn't mean I'm right, but I'm going to show you what happens when you focus on Darth Vader here. So I'm going through all of my droids' strongest attacks. I just now finally got protection off of him, and I'm going through a second round. Okay, and I finally got through him. So that was a lot of time spent on Darth Vader. Now I didn't get the dots off that he normally would. At least it's not too bad. But after Darth Vader, I would focus at least on a non Zeta. I'd start focusing on Krennic, and then after Krennic, I start going after Death Trooper. And what you're gonna see here, is very quickly. Down goes 88, up goes this protection, down goes Jawa, and all of a sudden I'm in a lot of deep doo-doo, right? So spending all that time on Darth Vader, it seems like it could work, but it from my experience, from what I've seen with testing with this, is it's definitely rough. So let's look at that again. This time what I want to do is I want to show you some things that I have found work is either going after Krennic or going after Boba first. And just suffering through some of these dots that Vader's going to put on us. Oh, how did I not kill Krennic there? I was supposed to kill Krennic. Alright, get out of here, Krennic. We don't like you. Alright, next we want to take out Mr. Vader because this Force Crush, if you let that thing just continue to hit you each turn, all those dots, doing 5% of your max health, it adds up super duper quick. But you'll see what I did there is I actually went ahead and just let 88 die, and now when he comes back to health, he doesn't have those dots anymore, so that seems to help out a lot. But you'll notice I went after Vader second, and boom, I'm still gonna fail basically here because I just don't have the DPS compared to these guys. And now with a unit down, when Death Trooper does his thing, his death mark, he would definitely just, I mean, it's just game over at this point. My droids are too loose. So what I'd actually recommend from what I've seen is actually don't go after Vader right away, particularly with droids, because they just don't have the health to sustain that battle. So what you'll see here is what seemed to be the most successful is actually just going after kind of like a Boba first, and then what I'll do is I'll do a Krennic, and then you can kind of choose who you want to do. But here goes his little attack. Gosh, that swagger is whatever it's called, stagger, where he like reduces or resets all the turn meter on a unit is stupid good. Alright, so now that we got Boba out of the picture, now when I focus on Vader, because those are the two big hitters, you'll see that this becomes actually a lot easier when I took Boba out first, because Boba and Vader just work together so well with all those dots and being able to do their special moves. And now we can take out Krennic third, and then Death Trooper. So you'll see just by switching it up and going after Boba, who really takes advantage of those Vader special moves, it definitely really helps out. And I did all this on auto just because I've tested it enough. You can definitely fine-tune this a lot better when you're not on complete audio on auto. But you'll see, I mean, 7-star Krennic and Death Trooper, it's definitely hard, but it's definitely doable. I do recommend going after those attackers such as Boba first or Krennic, only if Krennic's not Zated, and it's definitely doable. So really, really cool team. I look forward to, I want to get it sometime, but it's definitely not game-breaking. It's definitely more of an anti-chase. Droids will still take it out. Good luck with your farming, guys. Una out.